Bomb. So people should hear you. They should hear me too. Transition. Boom. Okay. So let's go first. Like, can you introduce yourself to them and to me probably, so I would know you better. Who are you? How did your Riftbound journey start? Why Riftbound? Why are you here on screen? What's happening? And let's go. Let's hear it.
So hello, I'm Ireneusz. I'm from Vilnius. I love playing card games and board games in general. I fell in love with Riftbound lately. I think it's an excellent game, of course, with flaws. And yeah, that's about it.
Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. Can you tell me
I
that's
actually
the
forgot.
yeah?
Actually forgot what part of the question because it was like a two-part or three-part.
Sorry, the questions are too difficult because the Mr. Interviewer is too difficult. So, how your Riftbound journey started?
Nice.
Why did you pick up the game? Like, were you playing LoL or whatever? Did you know IP? Did you, like, friends got you into it or whatever? What happened?
Yeah, I did play League of Legends starting from 2011, I think.
Okay, so you're a veteran. Okay.
Yeah, I did play it a lot actually. Too much probably because it gave me cancer.
Okay, so what did
Like
you play? Like, what was your champion? What was your, like, playstyle or whatever, mostly?
my favorite role was jungler
Okay.
because you're left alone. Like you don't care about any laners actually, honestly. You just farm a jungle and occasionally gank. I like that. Of
Hmm.
course, you get blamed all the time, but
You're
you,
responsible for whole
yeah,
map, correct?
you're absolutely responsible for everything that happens on the map. So you
Yeah.
get blamed, and you work like a psychiatrist for your team. You just say, "Calm down, guys.
Okay,
We can
okay.
do it."
Okay.
No, actually,
Yeah,
yeah,
go
no,
ahead.
actually, I also love playing support too because I love roles where you don't have to need any mechanics. And jungler, I think jungler does have some mechanics, but support role doesn't. I think.
Okay, okay. Then I hope some support mains won't be listening and blaming you or whatever. And how did
No,
you
they
got in
should
the
listen.
game? How did you got into the game itself? Like, why Riftbound? Did you play the Legends of Runeterra thing or whatever?
My friend texted me that the game is coming out and asked me
Okay.
if maybe I want to try it. And I say, "Oh, okay, sure, let's go for it." And I also played Legends of Runeterra.
Oh yeah.
Runeterra. But I didn't play it competitively. I just farmed all the cards. When I got all the
Yeah.
cards, I just got bored of the game. Like free cards, it's not that a great idea. It's not a good business
Yeah.
like template. I don't know how to say it.
Okay.
Yeah, give everything for free is bad.
Because that's the problem with the game, right? That happened as far as I recall. Then everyone got it. Like they could have bought what skins, if I remember correctly, like the champions, the battlefields, or whatever. I don't remember. And then the game just died out more or less. Correct?
Yeah, pretty much. Like you get everything for free, so what's the point?
Okay, it's like if everyone becomes a billionaire today, what's the point of living, right?
Nah,
Okay,
actually,
okay.
maybe there is point living if everybody's.
Okay, let's not get into that, man. People will get depressed. Okay, what did you play since the beginning? How did you like scene in Vilnius overall? What's your experience? Because I cannot, like, I didn't see anything. Like, I don't know when we first met or whatever, but I remember it was probably not even maybe in skirmishes or whatever in Vilnius, because for surely you didn't went to the Kaunas once, right? I don't remember you being in Kaunas,
Yeah,
at least I didn't.
I've never been to Kaunas. I actually looked just right now that there'll be a skirmish in Kaunas on Friday,
Yeah.
but it's a bit late. I think 19.
It's 7
7
p.m. I
p.m.
think, or
Yeah, 7
something
p.m.
like that.
Yeah, but I've never been to Kaunas. Maybe I should
Overall?
come. Yeah, I've been to Kaunas plenty of times. I've been to Kaunas when the roads were pretty bad. I remember
Okay.
when where there are no like there
When
were
we still had no
signs.
electricity and we were riding the horses, correct?
Yeah. Not
Not that far
yeah,
back. Okay, okay,
yeah.
thank you.
I started
Yeah,
my first deck what I played was Chinks and
Chinks
that
actually.
in
Whoa.
pre-rift first pre-rift event.
Okay.
It's not the pre-rift event. It was just
The
champion
beginner
decks.
deck or
Yeah,
whatever,
the
right?
beginner decks,
Champion decks. Uh-huh.
Jinx deck, and I did pretty poorly. But to my defense, that deck sucks. I think Jinx
It's
starter
what?
deck is
Jinx,
bad.
Lee Sin, and the Viktor. So the Viktor is strongest, then there is Lee Sin, and then there is what? Jinx, right?
Jinx? Yeah, Jinx, and I think it kind of sucks that deck.
Okay.
Because it's not very good for a new player. Of
Okay.
course, Viktor was the best because it was like cracked, especially in
And
the
why did you
strength
choose
and
Jinx? Or like you guys in Vilnius were just given random or whatever?
just random. And I just chose it random. I just thought to myself, anyway, I'll buy other starter decks, so I just now I'll take Jinx, like whatever.
Okay.
No deeper meaning to it.
So friend introduced you to the Riftband, right? And it also he also introduced you to the community, or you checked by yourself where you need to go or whatever, or he did everything for you?
Oh, we knew where to go because we've played living card game before in Rikus. Now there is no Rikus,
Yeah.
only Wargamer. But we knew the place because we've played
What did
Game
you
of
play
Thrones.
before?
Game of Thrones card game.
Okay, holy shit, I didn't even know the thing exists. It's like game and like cards and dice, something like that, or not really?
No, only a card game. It's like any card game. Just you build a deck, you play with the
Uh-huh.
deck. But it was quite difficult. You have like 40 pages of rules. Maybe not
Holy
that
shit.
difficult as in Riftbound.
Hey man, we don't get into that discussion. We don't have 5 hours today to talk about Riftbound rules. The last time I remember I talked with the Domantas, the Xemnon, about the Riftbound rulings or whatever, dude just got fucking tilted and he's like, man, let's not get that shit here. And if you read the Discord today, there was discussion about the Emperor's Dice shit, if you saw about
Yes.
the rulings or
Yeah,
whatever.
I read it. My brain is still cooked after reading that ruling. It's like so counterintuitive.
I talked with one of the other guys from Vilnius, the Zanas guy, who played LoL today, and in my opinion, if that was their main intention, right, that you paid the cost on the resolution or whatever, right,
Yeah.
it would be really counterintuitive to make the game a positive place for players, right? Because most of the game then becomes like, I respect, of course, you playing this fucking difficult control decks. I wouldn't have, as a Draven main for life, I wouldn't have enough chromosomes to figure out the lines or the plays or whatever. But if your whole gameplay is based on stalling and rule sharking, I don't think it's good for both the game and for you as a person. Like, imagine if you played that whatever. What was that? The last thing, Lux Infinite Combo or whatever shit, right?
Oh my god, that was the last game for me.
Yeah, actually, tell me.
Regional qualifier. Yes, I absolutely hate that shit. I was so tilted during the game because my deck doesn't have any interactions to stop it in any way. I only play Ashe in sideboards, and that doesn't fucking matter if I even Ashe some combo piece. Because that deck, I played one of our Challenger TCG guys. I don't remember his name in that infinite combo looks loop.
Okay.
And I asked him what could you have done better because he said it doesn't matter what
Oh, you
you could have
literally
done
asked him. Okay.
Yeah, because he said it all depends on me and what I draw. And it's actually pure cancer because like, his turns take like 50 minutes and my own turns take like 10 minutes. And even if I ask a judge, he says it's fine because he's doing things.
You tried asking judge like when he was playing?
Yeah, sure. I asked judge ruling like what the heck? I'm just sitting and watching the guy doing his thing, and he takes all the time from the timer.
So like, fucking solitaire, right?
Yeah, he actually, honestly, he can just come, sit, and play that fucking loop over and again, and we can tie this game. And I do nothing. Like I play absolutely nothing. Like imagine that shit.
You come to the, okay, for example, I'm with my beautiful new girlfriend and I try to get her in the card game. She's like, okay, show me some big event or whatever I should look up to. And then there is a dude looping a deck for 40 minutes and they're like, okay, ignore this. You go to next game. Okay, ignore this. Okay, ignore this. Like, I don't think that was made intentionally, right? Because it's both. There was a discussion, I think, on the event day in your Discord that I participated also in. Zena's guy was discussing with another guy. He's like, it's okay to take time, right, to write down cards. I don't know if you remember that discussion or probably you didn't read it. And he's like, no, it's good to... Sorry, I'll finish in a second. It's good to write down the cards or whatever, right? Sure, bro. But the main purpose of the deck is to literally give you stage 67 cancer or whatever and maybe pull it off, then it's really, really bad for the overall health of the game. What do you think about it?
I absolutely agree with you because That's not with the spirit of the game, I think, because you need interactions with your opponent, at least in my book.
Yeah.
I do understand combo decks if they are not that oppressive like
Yeah.
this loop deck, because for me it felt really bad during the game. And anyone who advocates for the loop decks that they are not so bad, just imagine you're in a high stakes game. Like that game ain't for me that I can
For
get to
example,
top 64.
yeah,
Yeah,
top
please.
64, but for some people, for example, me, I didn't even go to day 2, man. Imagine the dopamine if I would be in trying to get to day 2. I'm playing last game 1-1 with whatever the Draven back in the day in Lille. You were with us, right? In Lille, yeah.
Yes,
We met, yes. So I'm like, okay, man, we got this. Dude brings a fucking tent. He brings a fucking shashlikine, barbecue in English, right? And he's like, hey, man, what's up, big
Yeah.
man? I'm like, fuck you,
Yes.
I will burn you in the fucking barbecue, man. Play the fucking game, bro. It's really cool, right? There are people who know it by heart, right? Bam, 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 bam. They play the cards or whatever. But still, the whole loop can take whatever. You're just like, hey, man, my turn is taking half an hour. You know why? No, why? Because I won the first game and I don't give a fuck, right? If you
Yes,
understand what I
exactly.
mean.
Yeah, it can be abused, and they even have tax if it goes to the overtime because they sideboard then this Renata Glass combo because they start, I
That
think, with
gains the points, right? The Renata Glass blue, pay blue or whatever gains some
yeah,
points.
because you can stall them to the overtime, but they even bring Renata Glass so they don't lose in overtime because you can pass turns if they go with infinite sprites and infinite fucking
Yeah.
shit.
So
So
like your
everything
board
infinite
is
in that
like
deck.
10 billion power or whatever the fuck, and you can't
Yes,
then.
yes.
Mhm.
And they bring Renata so they can just win in one turn anyway.
So you're
And,
really butthurt about that deck, right?
yes, I am because, like I said, I just imagine that it's a high stake game for you, and you can do absolutely fucking nothing.
You
Your
just
deck,
literally spectate, right, bro?
yeah, you just sit there and you just lose, and you sit in this demise, like thinking, okay, shit, like this is the game, what I lose, and not to get to top 64, I don't even have a chance. Okay, fine, cool, bro, cool deck.
So to
And
deal with it, you need to deal with it, you need like a spell and like interaction with spells, like counter spells or whatever. What did he meant? Like you said, your deck doesn't have interaction because I see it right now. It has a lot of like creature removal and stuff like that, right? But that's it probably, at least in the main deck that's shown on screen for me right now at my stream.
yeah, but that creature removal doesn't matter for him because if he starts looping, he can loop anything. Like he can loop infinite times ruination, like clear anything with death nows.
Yeah,
He can then loop time warps if he does have units, so he can hold to I don't know infinite amount of points then,
yeah,
and or he can infinitely loop like Fronatic Lask to just make fucking points.
yeah.
And if I try take something with Ashy, it doesn't matter because he infinite loops this one time warp, so he can hold and he can bring back the cards that I took from him.
You
And
can't
I don't.
take that many cards from him, yeah?
Yeah, I cannot.
Okay.
And I asked about salvage and like forge the future. Does that matter? He said also that doesn't actually matter because he can bring that back also. And I think to myself, okay, fuck, my deck doesn't have tools. Stop that shit. I think green decks maybe kind of purple, maybe purple. Yeah, star-crossed, something like that.
Okay.
It just wasn't lucky matchup for Victor, I think.
Okay.
Because
Did you? Yeah.
I scored points as fast as I could. Every time, like 2 points. But still, it gets to turn 3, like 4, and he can start looping if he does have a good like beginning with ramping bird. I don't remember how it's called. And sentries like for draw.
Okay, the hawk, the messenger hawk, and that censure or whatever, right? Something
Yeah,
like that.
he
Okay.
starts well. Like it's all on him to end the game. It doesn't matter what you do.
Okay, man. Look, don't let him live rent free in your head, okay? But that because that's happening right now. It's gone. Maybe he'll get some adjustments. Maybe it won't. But the main point, he didn't like decks like that. Didn't go to top 8, so that's great, right?
Yeah, of course, because it would gain more popularity. And imagine having a tournament where all people bring this deck. Like, what are you doing,
You
man?
roll a die, and then you
Yeah,
can go chill.
yeah,
And then you can
yes.
go chill, man.
Fast games, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
So
Enough about loop.
Yeah, enough of that. Though me and you, all our interactions, that's all I can remember. You're a cool guy. Of course, I have a cool story for stream, like all of my stories that are cool. So I'll a bit interrupt and add some positivity if it's possible. So we met, of course, when we went to Lille. We talked for some time or whatever. But for me the most I don't know how to say that word in English, remembered maybe conversation when was
Memorable.
memorable. Thank you very much. When we went back from Lille, and me and Nerius, one of my friends, who's also participated, got to day 2 with Aurelia, we're like standing in the queue to the restroom because my stupid ass forgot to go to the restroom, and we have 5 minutes to the plane. Do you remember that shit or not really?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
remember.
we were
Yeah,
standing.
yeah,
I'm like, Nerius, okay, man, fuck, I'm leaving. We'll be late to the train, to the plane. I'm like, fuck,
yeah,
man, we
playing. Yeah,
won't. Don't worry about it. I'm looking,
yeah,
there's still nothing is happening. I run to the queue, I see you, say, hey man, can we be late to the plane? You're like, maybe, but probably not. Like, what the fuck, bro? What do you mean? So yeah, it was cool. But the Lille
yeah, yeah.
trip was cool. Your friend like got the best of either, right? If I remember correctly, split with the other
You're
guy.
exactly correct. Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
He did.
and this time one guy from Vilnius got best of Timo, but like in Timo's fashion, wrote him like, "Do you want to talk about this?" Like, no, man, I'm hiding in the bushes. I don't want to be really in the social media. I'm like, okay, man, that's totally understandable. Were you trying to get best of Viktor, or you gave up on that idea when you went to the venue? Tell me something about the trip before we talk about the deck in detail or whatever. How was the trip overall? How would you comment on it?
Well, I played LeBlanc before switching to Victor because I thought to myself, LeBlanc looks like real strong with hook version. Then I tried it in skirmishes. I got to a skirmish final in Vilnius, but I lost there. And then I went to another skirmish and I like finished pretty poorly there also. And I think it's pretty bad into purple matchups, and like everybody knows what you're doing and you don't have any interactions except of hooking minions and multiplying Rexes. So it felt pretty slow also, and you also have to make good decisions, because if you make it like one bad decision, your game goes like sideways.
One misplay
So
can lose the game, something like that.
yeah, absolutely. Like,
Have you
one
tried the
even minor.
version without the hook or whatever with the LeBlanc, or you
No,
didn't
no,
like
no.
it?
I haven't. I only hook.
Okay. Okay. And when
Thought,
did
but
you decide to switch to Victor? What happened? What was the like
uh,
breaking point? I don't know.
the second skirmish, because games just take too fucking long with that deck. And I don't want to get dragged into draws in some fucking over
Yeah.
bullshit. And so I just looked a couple of lists from Vancouver,
Mm-hmm.
regional qualifiers, and I took the list of second best Victor and just chose to change Eclipses into, I don't remember that card that gives temporary and draw to like immortal. I don't
Let's see.
remember
It's
that
on
one.
the screen. It's Shadow Skull. Insane.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
Shadow Skull, yeah. Because the
Okay.
deck goes fast, and I just can. I played my first two games like in 20 minutes, and I can just go and chew. Like first game, Poppy Aurora. Okay, it's a buy for me. Cool.
Okay. How was the event overall? Talking about Utrecht overall, what was your experience like? How many events of the regional qualifier have you already visited before? Which one was this? Third, fourth for you?
Was the second.
Oh,
Second
Lille
one for
was the
me.
first
Yeah,
actually.
yeah. Lil was the
Holy
first
shit. Okay, tell me.
experience, and second one in Utrecht. It was, I think, comparable to Lil, because you did have a lot of space. You could like, I just can put my tokens to the left of side of me. I can put my piece of paper to the right side of me,
Yeah.
and I still have a plenty of room to play. You have plenty of room between tables, and so judges can walk between tables also. Like there's enough space. Nobody is sitting like back to back. How to say
Okay.
it? It's just enough space, and overall it was fine. It's just pretty pricey in Utrecht. That's the
Yeah.
biggest negative thing, because food is costly and accommodation is insane. I don't know why it's so pricey there. Maybe because it's just Holland.
Yeah.
Who knows? And I actually dislike this farming thing with on demand for Metal Legends, because I played in Pure Regional. I finished with 30 tickets, but I have no chance, for example, buying Ahri, because all its it's so bought. Because on
If you
demand
want to
people.
get it, you do it on Friday, correct? The first day.
Yeah, I did a Friday event, but
Oh,
just this pre-regional event.
okay.
So I went like 4-1 there and got my 30 tickets, but it doesn't matter because all the best cards are bought out already. Because on demand people, with 8-team farmers can do it way faster. Because they don't even play all the games, they just share tickets and play for leftovers.
Wanna talk about it real quick?
Stupid. Sure.
So,
What's your opinion about it?
the beginning, like in the beginning, on the first region, I don't even know what was the first regional qualifier, Bologna or something earlier than Bologna in Europe?
In Europe, it's Bologna. Probably.
Bologna was the first one, right? This happened. They nerfed the prices. They said it's better right now. They said it will be better in Lille, but me and you, we both saw, right? Groups of people looping around, getting the prices. Friday, the reselling of the tickets, right? Because you officially cannot do it, right? But then it was like, what was one ticket? Like 20 or 30 euros, if I'm not mistaken, at the Friday.
Oh, it was way worse on Friday.
Yeah, sorry, okay,
if
tell me.
If you go on demand, you could you can sell the ticket like for 55 euros.
Are you shitting me, bro?
I am not shitting you because it was the last opportunity to get metal Ahris.
Okay. Okay. 55 for one. Okay.
Yeah, it went pretty insane, but it dropped off quickly when the Ahri was gone, of course.
Like you buy it and then nobody cares, right? More or less. Of course, there are some like misfortune or whatever that they're sought with big groups or whatever.
Yeah, you can sell them later for like 25 a piece, something like that. But they drop off pretty quickly.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Riot said that they will do something, Riot said that they will do something about the ticket farming or whatever, but nothing they did really helped, right? Because I wasn't like interested myself or paid a lot of attention to it. Can you tell me how the situation was in Utrecht? Was it also bad? About the ticket farming?
It was about the same.
Okay.
I didn't notice any difference, just people farming. And actually, okay, that's maybe that's fine. Like if your only goal is to go there and farm tickets and buy cards and like get these legends and sell them and make some money.
Yeah.
Maybe it's cool, but it sucks for me because I play in this pre-regional qualifier and I have no shot in buying them because all it's gone. It's like on demand people, groups of people already farmed them. So maybe a joke is on me. Maybe I should go on demand if I want to buy Ahri. I actually want to play
disgusting,
pre-regional.
Right?
Yeah. That's just stupid because I by myself I will not be able to buy it if I play on demand. I have to have a team. Yeah, I don't know. It's mixed feelings about it.
What do you think? What could they do to prevent this? Like, you can never be like with the judge or whatever that would just keep telling you, no, guys, you can't queue together or whatever the hell, because that could intercept with people just literally wanting to play on demands without no like negative goals or whatever goals to farm. What would you do in their place to prevent this ticket farming or whatever in future events?
Well, honestly, I actually don't want them to police this thing. Like, it's probably good for them that they don't try to tackle this problem, because otherwise it gets maybe pretty sketchy. Like if you try to police like ticket buying and farming, yeah, I think it's too much shit to do. Like it probably be even worse for me if I try to like fix this. Maybe just leave it be as this and try to, I don't know, limit amount of tickets you can get. We tried already. It doesn't actually matter that much. I don't like a lot of policing, so leave it be probably.
Okay, so
what about you? What do you think?
I think it's piece of shit, man. The whole concept, well, of course, it's a stupid opinion, but I have a bit a different concept on life. The whole thing about people going to an event, and it will be really stupid, so bear with me. I will cut it out of the end of the video, okay? So people wouldn't have to hear this. But okay, look. I'm a teacher. My salary is shit, but you live your life depending on your expenses, right? You don't need a lot of money if you can live and not exist with the expenses you have, right? You don't need to travel every day. You don't need to eat to the restaurants every day or whatever. But if you have a hobby, for example, let's say I would enjoy professional bowling, right? They need to buy the gloves, you need to buy the, how do you say in English? Probably the balls. Let's
Bowling
say the
balls?
bowling balls.
Yeah,
Yeah, let's
yeah,
be
bowling
simple.
balls.
You pay for your entertainment. I treat these trips like the same I treat them when I was in Magic, right? That they were
Yeah.
named more or less the same. You go there, you pay money for the entertainment. Of course, the trip, blah, blah, blah. Then you go see the city. For me as a French teacher, no, Lille was a different story. I had a really good time there or whatever. You go see the place, you play the game, and personally, I finished the whole Lille event, right? But that's
Yeah.
because I suck, right? I finished the whole event with fucking 8 tickets from 3 days. On Friday, I played in draft in Nexus night. Then the Saturday or Sunday, I don't know in English because I'm a retarded person, but on the first day in the main event, I dropped out. I didn't do anything after that. I was just wasted. I didn't want to do anything. We just went to chill or whatever. Second day, I tried the rebound thing or whatever. I also didn't get anything. So 8 tickets. Oh well. Right? Oh well, of course the tickets were really, really shit, so I don't remember if I sold them or gave away to a friend or whatever, but you know, so with 8 tickets you can't do shit, right? They introduced now runes or whatever, I don't know, in the prize wall, so it's a bit better, right, currently, right? The prize wall with the tickets. Because before it was like either you get a metal legend or you can shove those tickets up your ass, or you can sell them on Friday for big bucks.
Yeah, so buy a big battlefield, so maybe a pin.
Shove it up your ass too, man. Wouldn't care. Yeah, respectfully, of course. So yeah, you go there, and I don't understand the atsipirktų mentality, right? I know how to say atsipirkt, so it pay off, right? Pay out, pay off, something like that. Sure, I understand it's a lot of money, but for example, I would buy a metal card or whatever, it's mine.
Yes, exactly.
It's mine. Of course you sell. Yeah, I'm not talking about the best of Ari, man. That's a lot of money for 20,000. It's like first, I don't know how to say inashas in English, but first money for your apartment or whatever, right? That's a lot of money. But then we're talking about some fucking scraps like 1,000 euros. So for a decently working man, it's nothing. That 1,000 euros is nothing. For some people, it's less than day's job. You go there, you play the game, and you can't play the game, right? You're always thinking, holy Jesus Christ, man, if I play on Friday on the, how it's called, that event?
A pre-rift event.
Pre-rift or what? Pre-rift's probably
No, sorry, not pre-rift.
Pre-rift,
sorry, pre-regional.
Look, man, imagine.
Pre-regional qualifier, yeah.
Yeah, pre-regional qualifier. People come with the pre-rift decks to play for fucking best of metal. The metal card, sorry, not best of metal. That would be fucking disastrous, Jesus Christ.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, imagine how much cards people would bring from home or whatever. So, you know.
Yeah.
It's tough. It's a tough situation. So I, myself, honestly, of course, people can say I'm bullshitting or whatever. I would go there to play the fucking game, bro. To play the fucking game. It's really stupid, right? Because, you know, I'm fucking living in a rented apartment or whatever, and I don't know, I have 2 frogs behind me. That's my whole fucking habitat. But you pay the money, you have fun. What's that atsipirktų thing? Right? What's that atsipirktų? What do you want to get from it? So, okay, you want to make it a job, right? For example, dude is working out and then he becomes a trainer. Will he have fun working out? I have too many friends who are trainers and who would say, fuck that, man. You see it as a work, you see it as a grind. For example, sorry, it won't be interview now, it'll be a long rant, 1 minute and I'm done. You told me you have time until 8, but we'll be done soon, man. Don't worry about it.
Just go for it, man. Just go for it. Fuck it.
This will go back to the same subject, right? I wouldn't even consider it. Right? You go to play, and if your gameplay will be centered about what outcome it will be on monetary-wise, I wouldn't even get the fucking dopamine, man. Why am I having this conversation? Because I got fucking heated for no reason, and I'm having fun. Of course, you're not having fun, because you're sitting just listening to me rant, but that's the part of life, right? More or less, we're both enjoying the shit because we learned something new, and I can watch your game on stream at the same time because it's going, yeah. If you go there to, like, go net positive, find the job, bro. Find the fucking job. That's all those. I'm not saying myself I have some magic or rift-bound sealed product or whatever stacked up. It's fine. But that's literally the Pokemon scalper meme mentality, no? Holy shit,
Yeah.
man. Let's bring our 8 friends and waste our fucking weekend to grind some fucking cards. Bro, go unload the truck. You will get a 50 euros and you won't need to leave your fucking country, bro. Respectfully, of course. We talked with Linus in the event on the weekend. Is also like, what's the point? Of course you get some money or whatever. You know those Facebook groups where dude pulls on his bed, there's a lot of, I don't know, I cannot say on stream what what exists on his bed, right? But let's say something white, right? And he has a sheet of 20 metal cards. It's like, hey guys, check it out. Sure, but remember, you go in, you go back, you pay for the apartment, it is your time, you have to split it between 8 people, and that's really a lot of shit you need to do. Like in the main event, the whole thing for me, like, I don't understand people like, I go to that event to play in the side events because it's fun and I don't want to sweat in the main event. Bro, you will sweat in your fucking grave, man. Of course, respectfully, right? Everyone can have their own opinion. But like,
because...
that's the... Yes, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I just wanted to add, maybe some people get too nervous playing the main event, so they just go for side ones, like to feel the experience. I don't want to categorize them all like farmers or some shit like that.
I'll finish my opinion because exactly. It would be a long story. But everything what I say now, we'll leave it. Maybe it happened, maybe it didn't. Right? So we're drinking on the Friday night, and the main event is next day. And my friend is like, Babayan, did you list your deck? Like, did you register your deck? Hey, man, don't worry about it. Like, don't worry about it. Mm-hmm. The main event comes, I uploaded my deck, but I didn't register or whatever. So I'm like, okay, I didn't register my deck. That's it. I fucking drop out of the event or whatever, right? I go into the venue, and everyone's like, Babayan, you fucking retard. What'd you do? You have first round bye. What you gonna do now? Hey, man, don't fucking worry about it. I go to the first table. The dude is playing Rek'Sai. So they tell you, if you don't register, blah, 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 raise your hand. Judge will come and give you a game loss. And played against that Rek'Sai, managed to, got a game loss, then won the second one, and third game got to 7 points and lost. Okay. My main event, I was waiting for half a year or whatever. First round that I got to play, I lost because I didn't register my deck. You know what I did after I dropped out from the guy? That was really, of course, funny story. How they dropped out doesn't matter. Next evening, I'm drinking again, right? Maybe. Allegedly, right? Allegedly.
Yes,
we're drinking again, right? And I'm like, fuck this game. I hate it. I'm not playing in the main event or what, the rebound, right? The next day's rebound. Mm-hmm. I wake up next day, I jump into Discord. Hey guys, can I upload my deck today for the rebound? It's like, bro, that's it. Of course, 50 euros more down the drain. I didn't do anything, but it was fun. I didn't get, like, when it was 4-2, right? The dropping point. I played against Guy. I played the spinning axe. There was some rule sharking moments. I dropped out. But other than that, what was your experience? I got literally 0 sweats. One game I played, the dude literally marked his life with the dice. You know you can't do that, right? You need to write down.
Yes, absolutely.
He was like 2-1 or whatever. And he's like, hey, man. Playing Darius Demon Technologies. He's like, hey, man. Do I look like a give a fuck? Okay, bro. How was your experience during that rule sharking and I don't want to go to main event because it's really sweaty. What do you think about that mentality? Let's talk about it a bit more, please.
Well, I respect people's opinions about sweatiness, but I don't think that the main event is the more sweaty than side events.
Is it the Friday? Is it the Friday, the most sweat concentrated event? Is it the Friday? What do you think?
Friday is pretty close to being the most sweaty event.
Yeah.
Everybody brings, in their mind, the best deck in the format because there's no best-ofs. So I think absolutely it's sweatest. I don't know about on demand because that shit is so corrupt. So I don't.
There's no point talking about that, right? Because there's no solution currently. Yeah.
Yeah, that shit it's in own category. So yeah, I would agree that pre-rift, not pre-regional event is the most sweaty.
You're really waiting for the pre-rift, right? You're hyped?
I am waiting for the data. Yeah. I don't know what to play because there will be no best of Viktor anymore.
Okay,
In Vendetta.
okay, okay, I
After
understand.
Vendetta comes.
I'm a new player. I'm a girl. Okay, let's go with the misogyny straight to the misogyny. Okay, I'm an OnlyFans
Let's go for it.
creator. Let's hype it up. No, I'm a new player, and I'm asking you, like, the Vilnius community is massive, right? You're having fucking 60-player Nexus nights or whatever from time to time, and like the skirmish should have had like 30 people, only had 24 or 23, whatever.
Yeah,
but
it
it's
was
still a
pretty
big,
good.
it's a big community. I'm a new guy, and people start talking about these shits. For example, you're playing now on stream or whatever. What would you tell them? How does it feel? And should he spend his money to go there? For example, to the cheaper, but because Barcelona will be 1000% cheaper, right? For both the living expenses or whatever, correct? Than Utrecht.
I hope so, because what the heck? It cannot be
Pricier, yeah.
It cannot be pricier, yeah, absolutely. Barcelona will be cheaper.
Okay, so I want to go there. What would you suggest me? For example, I'm playing for 1 month. To go to side events, to try the main event, what would be your train of thought for a new player? Yeah, go ahead.
I would absolutely suggest to go and play the main event, because not every pro comes to play the main event. Just simple people who like the game play the main event also. Who try for best offs or just for fun, or just local people from local community, just fathers and mothers of children also play events. So absolutely go for the main event. If your idea is I will play side events and chill, it's also fine, but I think you're missing out on something, because I would never just go to play side events. That's why I didn't go to Bologna, because I didn't manage to buy a ticket for a main event. And I thought to myself, I cannot play in the main event, I don't give myself a chance to win. Fuck it, I will not go then. Because I'm delusional enough to think that I at least have to give myself a chance to win the tournament, because I believe in myself that maybe I can do it.
But you should, right?
Yeah, I think absolutely. I think everybody should believe in themselves that they can win the main event, even though it's absolutely delusional. But yeah, you should believe in that.
The second guy, the Viktor, he had like no team or whatever. Half of the time he's just looking at his friends or whatever. Man, it could have been you.
Yeah, it could have been you, maybe me, maybe you. Yeah, absolutely.
Well, not me, man. Draven is fucked, man. That's all I can say, unless something magical would happen with the purple or whatever. But yeah.
Yeah, I agree. It's pretty bad now. But maybe he draws one card, so.
Hey man, you know what also draws card? Fucking Stellacorn Herder, man. That bitch should have been banned a long time ago, but let's not have this conversation, because I won't stop ranting. So, are you expecting to have a good time going to these events? And was your expectation validated? Did you have fun overall? What was like your reaction? Like, oh, you're going to the I don't know, what was it called? The spotlight table or whatever. Tell me about how did you felt when you learned that or whatever. Tell me. It's really interesting for me personally, maybe for people who are listening too, because now you're on the internet, man. You're the popular, the sexiest man who's talking to me right now. So go ahead, tell me.
When I first came to Lille, this regional qualifier, when I saw the streams, I thought to myself, it would be pretty cool to be like asked to play on the stage. But the only ways to do it is to go like to top 8 probably and be undefeated and just randomly chosen, which happened to me. I was 3-0 and I went to my table and there was a sheet of paper, and the judge came and asked us, do we like to play on the stage and be highlighted on the stream? And of course we agreed. And we went up there. The experience was like surreal, because you get to play on stage, people watch you, it's more pressure, but it's fine. But you get this valuable experience like for future. You'll be less stressed maybe in the games, I think, because there is no bigger pressure than other people seeing your cards and knowing that in your head that maybe I'm misplaying, maybe
judging you, right? It's always in the back of your head. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but back in your head, like thinking. But when the game starts, it like doesn't matter. But when you put those headphones on your head, there's like this white noise like over time, like shh. And that's normal, because so you cannot hear your any surrounding noises, like no cheating. It bothers you at first, but then it's fine. Like And you cannot use any sleeves from other games. Like I did have my tokens in Magic the Gathering sleeves, but it didn't allow me to use them. Only like, colorless. Yes, like one color sleeves. Like I was playing with yellows.
Okay.
And you cannot probably swear on camera. Like no profanity. They always say no profanity.
Fuck, man, I'm quitting Riftbound then, because there was a story with the Pokemon. I tell it to everyone. I don't know if it's true or not. It's a Reddit story. So there was one Pokemon finals, right? The dude won, and he like stood up and just put his fist to the air or whatever, like to salute.
Yeah.
So the dude got disqualified and lost his first place trophy, and the other guy win because that was a show of disrespect or whatever to your opponent, shit like that.
What
So
the
I hope
fuck?
the Riftbound is not on that level, but of course, like no profanities, not showing your genitals or whatever. I don't know what you people like to do when you win in the Vilnius. I don't know, man. It's a different city.
It's crazy stuff happening in Vilnius.
I should come more often, right?
Absolutely. And show your genitals.
Okay. Was it stressful for you to be there?
It wasn't as stressful as you might think, because at the end of the day, you play card game. Like, it's fine. You're not a surgeon. You'll be good, man. And if you have enough practice, and I played Viktor a lot, it's like a lot of decision making is automatic. But maybe if you're not that experienced with the deck, it would be more stressful. Like if it's very sensitive to lightning. It can not lightning, but to light. It can be stressful because lights are shining on you, and but it's a cool experience because you have two judges that are sitting and helping with rulings. You can ask them for tokens, and you can ask them for other things if you are not aware how something works. It's cool to have a banter with your opponent also if he's a normal human being and will talk with you. Like sometimes you meet someone in the event who actually do not want to talk or do not like to even joke around. I don't know why, because it's so high pressure maybe. It's just so important.
But you need to understand them and respect their opinion, right? More or less. Like it's
fine. Yeah, you need to understand them, yes. Because not everybody is social, especially in card game community.
Yeah, just like me. Like I'm speaking to you, I'm sweating right now. I'm just waiting for this to be over so I can sleep now or whatever. Okay, so you were talking about the judges, right? I'll have two questions. The one question will be funny, the second one will be serious. So which one do you want to hear first? The funny question or the serious one?
Let's go with the funnies.
Okay, the funny question. What do you think about all the gloating, all the, I don't know, pressure or the demoralization or whatever, and all the, I don't know, demonizing of the judges of the misplays or whatever, that they don't interfere when people do, I don't know, some game rule violation, they miss something or whatever. What do you think is the role of the judge in this game? And do you think people have valid reasons to criticize them for, I don't know, not missing out, that people miss, for example, hold, trigger, hold, draw, or whatever, right? Something like that. What do you think about that? All the Twitch dramas, the Reddit dramas, like what the fuck are they doing there? They're getting paid, they're fucking retarded. I saw one kiss another guy on stream or whatever. What do you think about that?
Well, I think if it's like a trigger that a player missed, judges shouldn't interfere, because it's like missed trigger by your opponent. It happens. It's part of the game. If you miss a trigger, you miss a trigger. But if it's something like, I don't know, even like breaking the rules and the other player just missed it, maybe they should interfere there. Like somebody didn't pay enough runes. I think absolutely they should interfere. Somebody didn't recycle a rune and you didn't, and you missed as a player. It happens. And if the judge saw it, he should interfere. Like, but not about missed triggers. Like,
yeah, it's responsibility of players, and they are just there to help, right? More or less. That's the role of the judge.
Yes.
Were you happy with how the judges worked overall in the event, or not really?
I did have one very cancerous experience.
Tell me.
But it's not necessarily judge's fault. One of my opponents in round 10, I think, the situation was like that. I hold to 5 points. I said, not hold. I conquer to 5 points, and I said to my opponent, I conquer to 5. He says, no, you conquer to 4. and he screams, "Judge!" Okay, and the shit begins. The judge comes, and he asks. Actually, it's funny because I have to explain to the judge why do I conquer to 5 because I'm being accused. So not the accuser needs to explain, but I need to explain why do I have 5 points. It's actually funny because you can always just call a judge and accuse somebody because he does and say, yeah, he doesn't have 5 points. He must be on 4 points, and the proof is on you as an accused one.
Yeah.
And I try to backtrack. Why do I have 5 points? It's quite difficult for me because I do play recruits. I cannot just look at my that pile, discard pile,
Yeah.
and backtrack like that because maybe I don't remember, maybe I didn't make a recruit one of the turns, and you don't know. It's like a lot of pressure at that time when you're being accused of
So he literally
cheating.
accused you of adding more points than you shouldn't have, and like just showing then that you have written down everything or whatever won't cut it because you can write down whatever, right?
Yes, I showed I showed when I conquered because I write it down when I conquer hold.
Okay, that's
And
good.
long story short, after 20 minutes, the judge ruled in my favor, but he added only like 6 minutes, and that was weird because we both said to him at least 15 minutes passed,
Yeah.
and there was also a head judge that came to help with that incident. But I lost that game in the end. But even if I won that second game, it still would be a tie because so much time passed.
You think he did it Of course, he did it on
points.
purpose, probably, right?
I don't know the intention, but all the points when I conquer or hold, I always announce, like I say, I hold to this, I conquer to this. But my mistake was that I didn't check if he did write it down. And after that game, I always checked if my opponent writes down how many points I have. And if I don't, I say to them, please write it down. Because these situations can happen like again, and I don't want to be in this situation again because it was so fucking stupid.
Was it a good experience for you? For example, like you learned how you deal with the situations like that or not really?
Yeah, it was a good experience because when people tell you about their situations like that with judges, you think, oh, it was easy. You just could have done this or that or just go for a judge. But when we are in the moment, it's actually not that easy because you're just so much fucking information goes to your head and you forget about anything. And you're being accused of like having too many points or cheating. It's even amplifies all the feelings and etc. And so it was a good experience, and it taught me something that I should monitor my opponent more, what he writes down, and monitor my points also like more.
Okay, so people also can use this as an argument why you don't want to go to the main event and it's better to go in side events because people would cheat more, right? Or whatever, they would draw additional cards, draw additional runes. But the same thing can also happen, sorry, in side events because, for example, in drafts or sealed, no one is like in Magic or whatever, they're not marking what do you draft. For example, when they draft or sealed in Magic competitive events, you give your deck to opponent, he write there is a big sheet with all the cards listed and you just write down you tick whatever opponent has so there wouldn't be cheating, like people wouldn't bring cards from home or whatever. I literally played, for example, in draft against a guy who had 11 rares, right? Maybe lucky, maybe not, I don't care, but shit like that happens, right? So I think you can get cheaters everywhere. It's not like if you'll go for to main event, surely you'll get cheaters. If you go to side events, you won't get any cheaters, correct?
Yeah, absolutely right. Like people who cheat, I don't think they don't care. When in main event or side event, they just habitually cheat.
They can cheat for a pack of gum of 50 cents, right?
Yeah. Maybe you have had any friends who cheated in board games.
Well, there is a one guy who cheated in board games who got a 6-month ban from a card game, but I don't want to talk about it on stream. So that was the official event. But other than that, there are times, for example, for myself, we're playing fucking Commander in Magic, if you know, right?
Yeah, I know.
I draw a card with the fucking, I have 60 decks or whatever, right? And the sleeves are whatever the cheapest bullshittiest shit. You draw 2 cards and you know that you drew 2 cards, but you're more of the whatever famous guy or more knowledgeable guy. They're like, hey man, that dude's cheating. Like, okay, bro, I'm just literally putting it back to relax. But overall, the experience we have playing in Konas, there is no point to cheat because of the events like in the Magic or Riftbound. They're so irrelevant, man. When you go to the bigger events or whatever, oh my god, dude, it's the skirmish, bro. It's the best of the best.
Yeah.
who gives a fuck about our backwater piece of shit country, man? Like, it doesn't really matter,
Yeah.
literally. Of course, respectfully, I love Lithuania. God bless the queen, right? Or whatever we have in here, the king. But who cares? You go to those
we
bigger
definitely have
events.
something.
Yeah, we definitely have
Yeah.
something, respectfully, of course, right?
Yeah.
You go to those bigger events, it's not the main point that the event would atsipirktų, that would pay off or whatever. You just go to see the world, right? Because the world has a lot of different people, a lot has different places. You fucking win one skirmish or whatever, and you're like, Jesus Christ, bro, 6-7, now I know what's happening in the world. You're nothing, bro. Your whole lineage will die and the world forget that you existed. People get fucking...
This shit got existential.
No, man, it's fine. I'll finish it soon. Don't worry about it. I'll jump off the window, respectfully, of course. But you're nothing, right? You must understand, there are people who are playing in fucking teams. We talking here, even me, for example. Oh my God, I'm having fun with this dude. Maybe I'm learning something. Maybe people who are listening are learning something. Nobody gives a fuck, bro. What do we talk about? What we do? It's all about the results. If you show some results worldwide, then you're cooked. For example, Alex, right? He got into top 8. He fell off in the next second 2 events. He didn't even go to day 2. Is he a good player? Yes. Do people care about him? Maybe yes. Right?
Yeah,
but it's all about yes. It's all about how you present yourself to the world and not your achievements. You want to be a cool guy, you're fucking Alan ZQ. I already told you the story, I think, or not, I don't remember. I'm eating and I see Alan ZQ behind me eating also, and I'm with my friend Nerius, and he's like, Nerius, please take the picture, bro. I run up to him and he's just eating. I finish him for eating. Is it okay to take a picture with you? He says, yeah, man, sure, don't worry about it. I go to him and I say, can we take a gay picture? He's like, what? The reaction time, I got a good shot or whatever. But yeah, they can call themselves human, right? In the
wait, you cannot finish like that. Please tell me, what is the gay picture? How it's taken?
When I go to new people, right? When I meet new people, I try to do some ice breaking. And the dude is fucking... It was really hard for me to talk, man. He's a fucking, I don't know, Alan ZQ, man. He's fucking Alan ZQ, man. He's a star, and I'm literally nobody. I'm scraping his boots. What is my pickup line? I mean, it would work with girls, right? You go into girl and you say, do you want to take a lesbian picture, right? It works, right? In Vilnius, or no?
I actually have never tried it.
Hey, man, try it, and if she says no, I'll refund you one interaction with female, okay? Call me.
Okay,
I'll do it. You'll get a social credit back.
Yeah, I'll take that.
So yeah, those people, they grind, they have the results. Everything that happens, you can play for 12 hours a day or whatever, you're playing for fun. You're playing the game for fun. Do you agree or no?
Well, I absolutely do agree, because for those people, it's a job probably, because they go to all the events.
Yeah.
So if you are a working person, I don't think you can let yourself do that. Probably.
It's impossible, more or less. But
yeah. It depends on the job probably also.
But to do it sustainably, right? Consistently, go to fucking top 8s. Like Alex went to top 8. He played against Prismaticism. He lost. You look at the Prismaticism dude. The dude, like, he will never have sex for his whole life. He's fucking locked in with cards or whatever, thinking about 300 moves ahead. And if you'll ask what he had for breakfast when he was 4 years old, he will tell you what happened outside at the same time, like the workers were working on street or whatever. So I don't say that you shouldn't aspire to be something, but the point is, when you let it get into your head, you lose it, right? You just do it, you just grind it, you try to stay humble if it's possible. Of course you can brag or whatever, say, hey man, I have a good results, I'm happy for myself, respectfully, right? That's good for you. But as soon as you become like Draven main in real life, right, like me, you start bragging about it, it's done. You must keep enjoying the game. You must understand that you will achieve or reach the position just as high as the amount of effort you put in, right? For example, you said you played a lot of Viktor, you have results, right? So tell me, what's the difference between you and the dude who played for the chance to be in the first place against that Azir fucking 100 tokens demon technology? What do you think? What's the main difference between you and him? Luck? deck? I don't know. Tell me.
I think a big part of a regional qualifier is your matchmaking, who you play against.
Yeah.
I did play 2 times against Master Yi, and by results we can see that that was a tough matchup for Viktor because he did have only 40% win rate against Master Yi. So I don't know what was his spread of opponents. Who did he play? But I probably imagine that he didn't face many Yis. Or if he did and he beat them all, then he's just a superior human being. Because I did find this matchup real hard in Utrecht when I played. And I asked Yi players, what do I think about that matchup? And they said that it is Yi favorite. And to add to that about importance and Alan CQ, maybe not even about him, just about people. Yeah, I do agree with you. The moment when you think that you are important is the moment when you lost it. Because nobody is irreplaceable. Like, shit, everybody died. And everybody will die. So you're not that important. Just some existential shit.
Yeah. We're getting to the end. I'll leave you be. We already have an hour in. I promise you it will be a short one. As you see, it's not working out.
It's fine.
It's fine. We have some time in advance for you. How did you feel about not getting to top 64 last match and how you dealt with it?
Oh, I was devastated actually. When I played that Lux deck, I
just a second. I'll so they could DDoS you. I will pull your face from the stream to the screen so they could see you. And it will be your happy face probably. Just a second. Okay, this is your happy face. Let's say this is your happy face.
Yeah.
What was the reaction? What was the reaction? Tell me. Then I'll share about myself when I dropped off too. Yeah.
Sure, it was pretty tough because I played that last game like thinking, yeah, I can win. Sorry, I'll start over. When I went to that last game, I thought to myself, yeah, I can do it. I can win. I can get to a top 64.
Just hyping yourself, right? Like top 64, like it's yes, top 67, everyone's happy.
It's so close. Yes. And when I started playing the match, I realized to myself, oh shit, I actually cannot fucking win in this matchup. It all depends on this guy. If he maybe dies playing this game.
If he drops the ball,
my only chance. Yeah, my only chance may be heart attack. Maybe a stroke.
Oh my god, that's something. Babayan technologies, man. You're playing against handicapped guy, and you're telling Babayan, you need to come behind him and fucking drop him off the cliff with all respectfully, of course, respectfully. We don't condone violence on stream. Yeah. So you you lost all hope.
Yeah, during the third game, like I saw his start and how many cards he drew, how many cards left in his deck, and I thought to myself, I scored every single time. Still doesn't matter. And I knew just shit, this game is lost, and I just wanted to cry, like
literally,
literally from the helplessness.
Yeah.
Yes, because I know that I will lose this match. Like I just have no chance.
Holy shit!
You're just looping, and you lose. Like you lose, and I just shake my hand, like sure, whatever. Yeah, it was tough. I wish I didn't play that Lux as my last match, or maybe actually,
it scarred you.
Excuse me?
It scarred you? Like you have now scars because you have trauma because of that match or what?
No, I don't have trauma. Actually, I don't despise the player. I just don't like this looping play style. It's like
the deck itself, right? Don't hate the player, hate the deck.
The player was fine. Like you said in the beginning, like imagine you have a girlfriend or a wife who can have sex with you every day, and you choose to go to the room, close yourself, like be alone and masturbate. I like this is in comparison for this looping deck. Like you just sit and play with yourself. You don't interact with your opponent on anything. Like sure, mate. Like good on you. Like,
I would say in defense of this deck, right? Do you remember the big hate on Draven? He was like on top of it or whatever, like when everyone played. Fuck Draven or whatever, like let's ban everything and let's fucking delete the deck. It would be really boring. Next RQ, it was Irelia dominated. Like they have the same shit. It's fine, right? But you must always understand that everyone can brick, everyone can do mistakes or whatever. They made this available in the game So it's your freedom to play it. Remember, like the hate on Aurora or whatever, who gives a fuck? Like, did they have any Auroras in top 8? I don't think they did,
Nope.
no?
No.
Literally.
Not in Utrecht.
Literally. Right? So
Yeah,
everyone's
yeah.
fuck Aurora, fuck this casino deck. My girlfriend treats me like a dog. Oh, that's another subject. Okay, that's another. But they hate it.
Yeah.
And on reality, like, fuck this main event, fuck everything we talked about. I want to just loop back real quick. And they just go in, they see the event. It's celebration of Riftbound, right? You're having fun, you're meeting people, you're playing the game, you're, I don't know, experiencing, having a good time. And they're like, okay, maybe it's cool. Anyways, let's grab 7 more people and fucking grind the tickets, right?
Yeah.
So
Yes.
it's a bit stupid. Okay, myself, it was a different story. Let's keep it for the other time because maybe it won't happen. But all I can say, the dude after rule sharking said, anyways, man, have a good weekend. After I went for 3, right? What did I
thanks,
say?
dude.
I didn't say anything, man. Like, I don't know about you, but not despair. I just heard ringing in my ears the whole time, and like, okay, bro, I'll go relax or whatever.
Okay, I see.
Everything whatever happens to me, positive or negative, I just get angry, man. That's how I deal with it or whatever. So
it's a default, okay.
Yeah, but I wait, for example, with this experience that you have now, what you could have done differently, maybe change the deck, change your plays or whatever, or you say you did your best and you're happy with how you performed or whatever. Of course, it's a huge placing for like, I know, almost 2,000 people or whatever, how many there were. It's like insane scores. But would you have changed something with the information you know now, or you're more or less good, you would do all the same? You would do it all the same, just get a better, probably, I don't know, pairings or whatever, right? Because that's the main problem, as I understood.
Yeah, pairings, of course, it's also based on luck. Like, you can just be paired with somebody who counters you, like in the hard way, maybe in a soft way. But yes, I would have changed. I think Ashy is overrated. I played it in sideboard. Yeah, I think Ashy doesn't do anything almost. Like, it helped me to crush Poppy Aurora more than I should have, but it's still, like, does fine into that. And I would probably play Chakram Dancers in main board. I didn't
Those
even...
three energy when she enters gives shield or whatever, right?
Yeah. Right. That woman. I don't think of what I would cut for Chakram Dancer. I would find something. Maybe
Were you happy how you played the whole tournament or whatever?
With my playstyle, I'm happy except for 2 games. Like, I lost a game to Irelia, which I shouldn't have lost, but I made the read that they don't have a Ride the Wind because of a play I made earlier, but the read was bad. They
had it, right?
Yes, and I lost the game because of that, and I thought to myself, fuck me, why did I do that?
Yeah.
And except that game, maybe 1 game to Yi that I lost, I could have done better, but 1 game, the second game that I lost when that he accused me of cheating, like having too many points, I probably couldn't have won that anyway. And it was
at best tie, right?
Yeah, at best maybe a tie.
Okay.
So overall, I'm happy with my play. Of course, I could have done better. Like we all can. It's cool that I played on stream, so I can watch what I did. Watch my plays. Maybe I could have done also something better there.
Yeah.
I already analyzed it for myself, and I'm pretty fine with the plays I did. I could have done better, but still, it's fine. I won the game, so.
Okay.
At least that.
Okay, let's.
Maybe next time you'll be on the stream, and I will take interview.
I wouldn't call it an interview, man, because an interview, like, you're getting paid or whatever and getting jack shit from me here. But I had fun.
You don't get paid from interviews. What do you mean?
You don't? Like, me personally, whenever police is interviewing me, they give me some presents, Always.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Always. I had fun. Okay. I learned some new things, but for closing, I have like 2 more questions to finish this up. So first of all, how is vibe in Vilnius for you, and how was the vibe on trip? Was it like more solitary trip, or you went out with the boys or whatever? Because with Kona's group, we always more or less went in the same place. We spent time or whatever. It was a good time. And could you comment something? Of course, I can turn off the sound and we can talk together. But I think it's if someone is watching from Wargame or whatever, like, Do you like the situation there? What could they improve? Is it good? Is it bad? How was it on trip? Are people cool? Not cool? What did you like it and dislike it about it, more or less? If you can share, of course, with what you can share.
Of course, sure. I actually despise people from Vilnius. I hate them.
Yeah, they should all burn,
I'm
right?
just kidding.
Respectfully.
Yeah. Respect. No, it was cool. Everybody was cheering for everyone. We met after our games, like we shared our experiences, but we didn't go out together.
Oh, okay.
I spent time with Best of Ahri, with Daniel,
Yeah.
because we lived together in one room, so we went together for lunch or breakfast and dinner and so on.
Okay.
So
So there was no like initiative to go all together in one place or something like that?
maybe there was, but I didn't notice it.
Okay.
Because I'm not not that social.
Hey man, you're talking with me. That's already an
Yeah,
achievement.
true. Thank you, man. Thanks, man.
With the most annoying guy on this planet. Okay, so but
Maybe
overall,
I should go with you, with your team.
man,
Okay.
that there is no my team. After the last event we went to, I think I allegedly drank and I put how's that thing called in English? I put a ladder on the door
Yeah.
of the room they were sleeping, so you know. But it's a long story. We'll keep it later. They tell me, they
Okay.
fucking gaslight me that I snore all the time. So I wouldn't suggest anyone sleeping with me or whatever. But yeah. Myself, I was at Lille. I stayed alone and watched the finals because I really enjoyed the vibe. You fucking watch the finals, and there's fucking Alan Zaku behind me, you and Prismaticism, man. Like if you're here for that, it's peak of what you can get. So that was my experience. So watching the finals was something. I don't know how to say that word, subliminal or whatever, sublime or whatever for me. I really liked
something with sub. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm really hyped for the Spain. I'm waiting for the tickets. I really want to buy them. The dude who just started like Riftbound, who's my student in the how do you say in English, kabutes? Quotations, whatever. Yeah, so he's like also hyped for that, and I just want to love the game. I just want to have fun. I just want to have this experience because in Magic you had it like once a year or whatever, and the community was very split. So what I tried to do in
Toscas once a year.
Yeah. Well, once a year that they went, it's really troublesome to get something done with a grown-ass man. And I was in 2018 or whatever, 2020, when I was in the Krakow or whatever, it's really hard. And from time to time, it gets tiring just working for everyone. And, instead of results, you get shit on or whatever, like bad mouth or whatever. But that's life, man. Like, imagine being happy for someone's success instead of bad mouthing, or like, I know, flaming.
Yeah, that's cringe.
It's fine. It's fine. I don't want to get in there because I said I will fucking do a backflip through my window or whatever. I have friends who support me. I have my passion and I want to do what I want to do with my life. Just like with this stream, nobody is watching. I don't give a fuck. I have fun with it. I can support myself. This is not my main source of income. It's literally zero. You understand yourself, right? I get nothing from it, more or less. I have fun. I see the point in it. I had a really good time with you. Like, of course, we can turn off the stream. You don't say that. It will be gay if you accept, okay? Say that you hate me or whatever. But it's really good to have different insights, and so people could learn from them or whatever. They could understand that the point is to celebrate the game, not to buy the most expensive decks or whatever. Of course, if you want to compete there, you must have at least some level of game knowledge or deck knowledge to play. You can't go with as you said 10 times already, the pre-riff deck, right? And expect something. But you go there, for example, with Magic, I will ask you, it will be our final question, I'll let you go. For Magic, when you go to these events, like me and my friend went to last one, it was 2025, I think, in the Birmingham. It was Command Fest, just to play Commander or whatever. But you go there in the Birmingham and you try not to get stabbed across all the corners or whatever. Hey man, believe me, we walked during the night and there is a black guy in BMV. It's like, hey boys, where you're going? And the correct answer is,
yeah,
man, look, the correct answer is not to answer. And that's it. We walked by and whatever. And we slept in the house. We figured out we slept the first night. We wake up in the morning, the door is not locked because the lock was broken. And Sima's like, hey man, you snore. I'm like, shut the fuck up, what's with snoring, guys? Relax. So yeah, you go there to make your passion for the game burn brighter. If you can, your fucking reject who should be aborted, who should have been aborted, or maybe your parents can still take a refund on you in real life. Of course, respectfully, right? You go there to have fun, and you go there when you can afford it. If you go there like a fucking gypsy-ass motherfucker trying to get every penny back from it, I can say the saying in Lithuanian, I don't know if I'll be able to translate it. Tau atsipirks, jeigu tu neisi. It will pay off if you won't go, right? Because you will save all the money. It will pay off. It will pay off. Stay at house, masturbate to some anime hentai or whatever people are doing, respectfully, and you won't have any problems. You're paying for the experience, you're paying for the time. If it's not worth it for you, don't go. The main point is to cultivate a local community. You had some problems, if I remember. We already talked with Domantas earlier in the game, like trying to keep the new players playing, right? Because they were unhappy that the cards were like hard to acquire, expensive, right? Right now it's dirt cheap everything, right? If I understand correctly.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like compared to Magic or Pokemon, like shit, it's cheap.
Because of when Origins came and it was really hard, like to get the cards or whatever, everything costs, like extra turn spell, whatever, Kaisa, like 90 euros, 80 euros, if I remember correctly, 60 or 70, whatever.
Or even 100.
Yeah, now you can just get into game and play it, right?
Yeah, you can play Viktor deck like for 70 euros, maybe 60 euros, I don't know, it's a cheap deck.
60 or 70, right, as the young people say.
Yeah, you can crush people, maybe you can even buy it even cheaper, because
the
people
Chinese
can
version,
commons.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not about price in this game. It's purely about your skill and about your passion. Like if you're passionate enough, you'll be good at this game without that much money. Except if you're going to events, of course you need money.
Yeah, just for traveling, and then you if you're expecting to perform, there are expectations from you too, right? You need to put something if you want to get something back, right?
Yeah, of course.
Sounds like a sex with a she-male on Thailand, right? Okay, let's leave the subject for now. It's fine.
I just want to add about the interview of Domantas. I listened to that yesterday. And it was pretty good, pretty cool. Yeah, it was good. I enjoyed it.
We finished that, and then we spoke for 3 more hours after the game. So I just cut that part. I left the short version because the guy is cool, but you know.
Yeah, sadly you left out a lot of content because I would listen to all of it. But it is what it is.
Hey man, it's on my Twitch VODs. I think I don't know if I said everything, but the main part is the last question, right? We'll wrap this up. Are you happy with the community in Vilnius? Because I cannot ask for a community in Lithuania overall because you don't visit Kaunas overall or whatever. Do you like it? Do you have fun there? And what was the difference, for example, playing in your locals and playing? Did you play any side events at all, or just main events or the big money events on Friday too?
Yes, only main events and pre-regional qualifiers.
So probably can't ask. But what's the vibe? Tell me to finish this up.
The vibe is immaculate. We all support each other, we help each other. We don't try to rule shark each other. At least I didn't notice that. Even in skirmishes, it's fine.
Have you played against Alex? Okay, well, I'll cut it out.
Well, I did. I did play against him, but maybe not. Yes, once in skirmish, I remember. But it's fine still. Like it's cool. I don't try to rule shark that much any time at all. Even in regional qualifiers, so I always let people like do their thing. Even if I forgot something minor, like it's fine, because I want people to play the best they can, and I want to beat them at the best they can, at their best. Like
not to cut corners, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's how I'll become a better player, not by beating someone who just made a stupid mistake, silly mistake.
Okay.
That can be easily backtracked.
What would you tell yourself who will be the one who's playing? You're going to Spain, right? Or just trying to go, or not really?
I would love to, but I don't know yet.
Okay. So if you will get to the event and if you'll be able to go, what would you, I don't know, what would you want from yourself? What are the results you're expecting? What
I
do you
want to
want to
finish
achieve?
at
Yeah.
least at top 64 because I couldn't do it in Utrecht. I came so close, but like was so far.
Are you confident in yourself more like a player now after this event?
Oh yes, absolutely. You build up a lot of confidence playing in the main event, and especially doing like well and making the second day. It's pretty big to make a second day. Even like that guy who plays Swag Yo for 20 didn't make a second day in Utrecht, and he was in top 8 in Vancouver, something like that.
Okay.
So like a good player sometimes cannot make day 2. So it's a pretty big deal.
Okay. And what would you tell to people who are watching the stream or watching the video later or whatever that are thinking they're borderline? Should I maybe try the game? Should I maybe try to these big events to go or whatever? Should I try or no? What would be your argument to and for or against? What do you think about Rift Down overall as a player? Since you played since Origins, right?
Yeah, since
Yeah.
the beginning.
So go ahead.
So my advice is quite simple. If you think, should I? Yes, you should.
The best ending for the interview we could have. So thank you for this. I will be using a lot of information learned today, I guess, because it's a really different point of view, but it's really good that we agree on most of the things, right, with that we talked, because it's general knowledge, how you should behave as a person, what you should expect from the game, what you should expect from the event or whatever. It's really good that we're on the same page, and I wish you best of the luck. And with this deck or with the other, I don't know what you're gonna play. The new set will come. Maybe it will fucking shuffle off the meta. The meta is really healthy, right? Like 8 different decks in top 8 or whatever, correct?
Yeah,
like it was
it's
insane.
quite good. Yeah, it's good. Except loop decks, I hate them.
Wait,
But
okay, man,
everything
let's
else is
not
good.
get
Yeah,
into this. Let's not get into this. I see you have a Lux body pillow at home and you're burning it, or I don't know, stabbing it every night, no?
yeah, I'm tearing it apart. Yeah.
Okay, so thank you for this, and I'll catch you later, okay?
Yeah, thank you for having me. Thanks, man.